I'm going to be honest with you guys. I've never shared the details of my trading strategies on my YouTube channel because I'm constantly afraid that my competition will steal my ideas and roll with them or sell them. But today I'm pushing that aside and let's see what happens. So I want to share with you guys my 78% EURUSD dollar scalping strategy. It has one simple setup, and after you finish watching this video, you're going to be spending hours on your M1 chart, finding this setup over and over again, and you'll be able to profit. Manual trading or with an algorithm like I have. I like to stress test my strategies as far back as possible. So 20 years is the maximum, and this is all done on the M1 time frame. So I can see how profitable this setup that I'm going to be mentioning to you in a second is over the long term. This is average in trading, but this helps the strategy be even stronger over the long term. And you can see that in the back test, I've had 24,243 trades. That's how many trades have been taken. So this strategy is really consistent. It's really active in the market, and you'll see trades on a daily basis. So the idea is to find an impulse in price, an aggressive push on the EU in one direction, and then find or catch that pullback that happens just after. That's why we're looking for consecutive candles in a row. So the idea is to find that impulse in a quick amount of time, so 7 to 10 minutes, and then find that snapback or the pullback. So think of it like a rubber band that's stretching, and then if you stretch it, it's going to snap back. It's not going to snap back the entire way of the stretch, but it's still going to snap back to some degree. This is how price works on so many different levels. The strategy that I'm going over with you guys today is actually one of 4 scalping strategies that are part of the Crackerjack scalping algorithm. So you can see the forward trading account here. It's public. You can view a link in the description of this video. I'm running it on 3 of my personal trading accounts totaling $70,000. So I'm using this in a big way on my personal trading accounts. So I want to get into the setup and why the strategy is so profitable using this setup over the long term. I spend a lot of time with my strategies. I use them on my personal accounts. I build them for myself and allow other traders to have access to them. But the intention is to try to beat the market myself. So you can see here, I'm looking for basically consecutive candles in a row. So consecutive bullish candles or consecutive bearish candles. The more that you see in a row, the more valid the scalping signal actually is, at least on the EURUSD dollar. So you can see here that we have 7 red bearish candles. It's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's 9 candles, 9 red bearish candles in a row in that section. And basically what we're looking for is a small profit of 2 to 3 pips. And you can see here that price went up 7 pips in this case before it came back down for a small pullback. And I'm basically just doing that with the trend. You can see my ADX trend filter right here. And so I'm only taking buy trades or long positions with this idea. But you can see it happens over and over again. Let's find some more of them here. Here's another situation. So you can see that we have multiple candles in a row. So this one looks like it's about 10 candles right in this area. And then it started pushing up. So let's see how many pips was there. So it's only 3 pips, and that's about where we're targeting. And let's say that you missed your take profit because you were looking for 4 pips, and price ended up going down further from your initial signal, about 8 pips. So why not add a little bit of extra protection on this account and use a grid trading setup? So this is what I use with the strategy. So if my first trade setup doesn't work, which the first trade actually has a 78% win rate, which is really high for the strategy. And you can see here's a setup where we had 7 bearish candles in a row with the trend and first entry. And the second entry was taken 8 to 10 pips later. And that second trade allowed us to find that eventual pullback and close out both positions for a realized profit at this point. So here is the stretch of candles, 7 consecutive candles here, pullback, snapback, a stretch, snapback. And this just happens over and over and over again. I'm going to show you one more example. 7 candles in a row, the stretch, and then the snapback, the pullback, the profit of just 3 pips. And you can catch this over and over again using this technique. If you're interested in learning more about this strategy, you can check out our website. There is a link below the description of this video. And on that front page, you'll see that there's a button to join our free Discord. And you can chat with our members here and ask them about their experience with our strategies. Anyway, thanks so much everybody for watching. Catch you on the next one.